Welcome to Fast Friday.
Well, hi everyone, welcome to Pal to Tech. Today we're talking about catalogs in Capture One and what happens if they don't open. Suppose you go to open up your catalog and you see this error message pop up right here. It says that the catalog is currently in use, but you can't open it. And every time you try and open it, you get that message. You click OK and nothing happens. Oh, it's so frustrating. And this just happened to me last week when I was working on the GFX video. Let me tell you how to fix the problem. Go to where your Capture One catalog file is located. It should be a file that looks similar to this and has a file name of CO catalog. Go ahead and hover your mouse right over that file and right click. In the menu of choices that appear, go ahead and choose Show Package Contents. When you do, it will open up that package, so to speak, of the catalog file, and inside that you'll see additional files, as you can see right here. If you see a file called writelock, that's your problem. And what you want to do is simply delete it. Once you've deleted it, go ahead and open up Capture One and try again to open up your catalog file. And it should now open without you seeing that error message anymore, and you now have your entire catalog and you can see your photos. However, there may be one additional step you need to take. You may notice that it's showing offline for a lot, if not all, of your photos. You see that right here? So here's how you fix it. Go into the Library tab and expand the area called Folders. And you should see a number with a green marker, or if you don't see the green marker, you'll see the number of photos right here. And go ahead and expand and go to the folder that you see that number in until you see the number with this little icon next to it. See that? Once you find the folder with that little icon next to it, go ahead and right-click that folder and then select Locate from the menu right here. Capture One will then pop up a dialog box where you can tell it to locate where you have those photos stored. Once you've found the folder, go ahead into the folder like this and click Open. And you'll see that everything has returned without that offline error message. Your catalog is back, your photos are back, and you're good to go. This fix that I just told you is only applicable to Macs running Capture One. The second thing to know is that this applies to catalogs and not sessions. If you don't know the difference between the two, I'll have a link to a video where I explain the difference. And third, I would strongly recommend that you make a backup of your catalog before doing this, just as a safety precaution. Whenever you're watching YouTube videos where someone like me is explaining how to dig into a file, make a backup of it, particularly if it's client photos, okay? Now, in terms of why this happened and what causes this problem and really what you should avoid, almost in every case, it's caused by your keeping a catalog on an external drive. Suppose you have Capture One open and you don't close it out, you forget about it, you take the external drive, you just yank it out like that, okay? Now you have the external drive, and then you plug it into another computer running Capture One. You try and open that catalog, right? It's on here. That can cause this problem for sure. It is a terrible idea to just yank the drive out of the computer, okay? You're going to want to eject it first. At the very least, close all your programs, because that's when these sort of problems can happen. Same thing if you're monkeying around with, say, a RAID drive. You don't want to be in the middle of editing your photos and then, rip out one of your drives. Not a good plan, not a good idea. Don't do it. Because what's happening here is that when Capture One is open, it creates a lock file. That's this file right here. You see that? When you close Capture One normally, right, you exit out of the program, Capture One deletes that file. It only has that file open when you have Capture One open and when you're working on your catalog. But again, if you yank out the drive or if you're switching to another computer, what'll happen is that lock file will not get deleted. It's corrupted. That doesn't mean your catalog is corrupted. It just means that lock file is corrupted, and you can delete that file as I showed you in the video, and that will get your catalog back. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you found today's video helpful or at least entertaining. And if you did, be sure to give it the like and subscribe. I'm going to be signing off now, but have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in a new video very soon. Take care.